Good morning, everyone. I hope you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. I would appreciate it. Welcome to North Wales, United Kingdom. We are at what's called CAD East. Unfortunately, I cannot say what CAD is short for because Welsh is very hard for me. In the Mach loop, and I also can't tell you what Mach is short for. It's not the Mach normally considered airplanes, it's actually the location. So I can't tell you what Mach is short for either, but I'm sure a quick Google search could tell you. So, oh good, we got thumbs up and shakas in the chat. All right. So the simple answer is no, you cannot drive right up. It's there is on CAD East, there is a farm road that you can drive most of the way up, but there's still a good hike up to where I am. I'll try to show you in a few minutes. I should have used a quick release for my camera, but I just screwed it right to the tripod, so I'm gonna have to figure that out here in a few minutes, but we'll get you guys a different view of it here in a second. So I don't know if we're gonna get any action today or not. It is beautiful right now, as you can see by the pictures, but it has been cloudy all morning, and I haven't heard of anything coming this direction yet. So, but that's the beauty of the Mach loop. You just kind of turn up and hope. This is my third time to the Mach loop. The first time was several years ago, and there is a road in the center of the picture down over that first hill. If you can see that road, I was on that road driving this direction, and an F-15 buzzed my car. We got to the parking lot, or the lay-by, and nothing else came through the rest of the day. The second time I was here was about a year ago. We did a live stream from up here. We did it from the other side, so on the left side of your picture, that's CAD West. We were over there last time. So it was there 2 days. The first day there was fog all the way down to the road surface in the valley, so there was no flying. The second day was about like this. It was very beautiful, a little bit windy, but the only thing that we got through the whole day was a couple of Texans, which are propeller-driven prop planes. Hello, Jen. How are you? Hello, Becky. Good to see you. John, Keith, Jonathan, Alan. Thank you all for being here. Unfortunately, I'm sitting out in the open. I brought a tent with me, but it didn't work in the wind. It had excellent reviews for the wind on Amazon, but it didn't like the wind up here, mostly because the ground is very soft. The ground I'm on is very soft, so it kept pulling the stakes out of the ground. So there we go. Thank you very much. See, I knew someone. Yes, thank you very much. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. It is a little bit. The first time I stepped out in the weather, Jonathan, it was a little. Uh, it was a little kind of a shock how cold it was, but I kind of like cold weather to a point. Anything above probably 50 degrees Fahrenheit, I am fine with. I will be out there in shorts and a light jacket. This wind is a little bit too much for me right now. The wind is making it considerably colder. But I'll tell you, Mrs. Reverse Ops, she is freezing. Thank you very much, Becky. My right leg just fell asleep. I hope it wakes up before a plane comes by. That would be awkward. So I don't know exactly how long we're going to go or what the plan is today. It might be a little bit like the last two streams from Heathrow, where I just kind of hang out with you guys. But we'll take it as we go. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how long it's going to go. The weather forecast is supposed to be. It was cloudy this morning when I first got here. Now it's 50% clouds or so. And then it's supposed to get cloudier again before it gets clear in the afternoon. So I'm not sure how this is going to go. We'll find it out together. Hello, Christine. This is an amazing, beautiful place. And I don't want to take anything away from the other parts of the UK. I've been to most of them, but Wales, I love Wales. So give me a second. I'll see if I can give you a tour around. Let me stand up and get my foot to wake up. It just fell asleep. Give me a second, and I'll plug in the other camera, and we'll see if we can give you a tour around the neighborhood. Oh, I saw it was a little peek around the neighborhood. Sorry, it was a little, the other camera has a much more zoomed in lens, so a little bit tricky to show you everything. But we can do this. I can move this camera this way. This is over, like I said, CAD West. It's on the other side of the valley. Oops. Oh, there's my shadow. And then the place I parked is over this ridge and down in the valley. So I had to hike up from there. Unfortunately, I had to do the hike twice. Because, like I said, the tent I bought would not handle this wind, so I had to bring it back down to the car. So Mrs. Reverse Ops is not up here with me today. She's the smarter of the two. She is down in Dunga. I had it yesterday. I knew how to pronounce it yesterday. I can't remember how to pronounce it. The town just over the mountain to our left. It starts with a D-O. I can't remember how to pronounce it. But she is over there. It's a really nice little town. So we had a B&B over there. A nice little B&B over there. So she's going to all the shops and stuff in the town today. So I don't know if she's actually listening right now or not, but if she is, hello, honey. Ah, thank you. Dol Gethli. So depending on how today goes, we're going to try this again tomorrow. The weather's actually supposed to be a little nicer tomorrow. So we're going to try this again tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow at CAD East. It really depends on if I want to get adventurous. There's a couple other places on the Mach Loop. Bluebell and a couple others that are down the valleys in front of me. So we might try one of those. I'll do what I can, but unfortunately the wind is blowing from the east, so I don't think that's going to happen, Rainbow Love. I'm hoping some of the people who are here for Cobra Warrior would want to take a buzz through here. I know they're ending Thursday or Friday with that, but unfortunately they're on night flights this week for Cobra Warrior, so I don't know if they'll get over here during the day. All right, take care, Jen. We'll see you later. Oh, don't jinx me, Andrew. So at least you'll have a pretty screensaver here to look at for a little while if no planes come through. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, because of, I don't know, because I'm going to be up here a while. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. But for after about an hour, if we don't see anything, I might end the stream and start it up again later. Because I don't have the battery power to go all day. I could probably go at about 5 hours total, maybe 6 hours total, if I turned everything to low res. So we'll see. I might we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but so apparently I am over here and Alaska Airlines decided to send all the cool special liveries to Honolulu today. I've been getting alerts on my phone that Toontown was there and West Coast Wonders and one of the other ones was there too today. Yeah, I was hoping something from Lakenheath would make it over here. I don't know if anybody's streaming from there today to see if anything left. Good morning, Martin. How are you? Nothing up at Lakenheath. Okay, thank you. Oh, thanks, Gabriel. Everybody's over there while I'm over here. My wife, who's in town, Mrs. Reverse Op, says she hears something over the town. The next text out of her was, "Oh, never mind. It might have been a truck." Well, Andy sent some over this way. So if Mrs. Reverse Ops is listening, which I think you might be, the shoe covers, 2 thumbs up. They could have a little more traction, but my feet are dry and warm. Hello, Jacob. Good to see you. See, some people, they live in cold places and go to the warm beach resort areas for vacation. I do it opposite. I live in a warm, beachy place and go to cold places on vacation. So we got a minute. I want to show you the shirts I made up for this trip. This is only a few of them. There's several more on reverseops.com. The one in the middle says Reverse Ops Mach Loop LFA7 2024. LFA is Low Flying Area 7. That's where we're at right now. That's the Mach Loop, or the Mach Loop's part of that. I designed it with a red Eurofighter on a field of green and white as opposed to a red dragon. That's the shirt I'm wearing right now. So if you happen to be on a hill in North Wales, come by and you can see the quality of the shirt in person. The one on the left, the red one, is a take on the Myrtle Avenue street sign. That's the famous street to watch planes at Heathrow. And the one on the right is my take on the Hatton Cross tube station mosaics. So if you go to the platform level at Hatton Cross, there's these awesome mosaics that have the BOAC Speedbird in blue with orange tiles around it. So I kind of pay homage to that logo with my logo. So I made that similar design with my logo. Hope you guys like it. So if you could head on over to reverseops.com and take a look at those. It would really help me out paying for this whole thing, because sitting on a cliff in Wales is surprisingly expensive. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry about that. So there's less expensive stuff on the shop as well. There's hats and koozies and magnets and things like that. So you don't have to, not everything's expensive. A couple of Eurofighters down by south of Cardiff. It's a long way away though. And they're turning the wrong direction anyway. Thanks for the heads up, Rainbow Love. I saw your message. Hey, can you guys keep those F-16s there till I get home, please? Now, if you're telling me if I could get just one plane and it's an A400 rolling through here, I would be a very happy plane spotter. So Brett, our concerts are next week. So he started off in Rome this past week, and he's going to do London starting on Wednesday. Wait, Wednesday? Thursday, Friday. Yeah, I think it's Wednesday of next week. So we're going to be here in Wales through Saturday or Sunday, and then we're going to head over towards Bath on the way back to London. We'll be back in London on probably Tuesday afternoon. We're going to try to do another stream Tuesday afternoon, depending on winds and which runways they're using. I don't really like to watch YouTube on my phone either, Becky. It's too much. The biggest thing about watching YouTube on the phone is it doesn't let you tag people in comments very easy. On the web, it'll auto-populate their name after you type 2 or 3 letters. On the web version, you have to type out the whole name, and man, that's some people have very long names. I'm looking at you, Finnair. Finnair, are you in the building? You have a very long YouTube name. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen. We have a Texan heading this way. Oh, we might be getting a Texan through the loop. Where you just turn. Turn the other direction. Alright, false alarm. Are any of you listening on the ATC, the low level clearance, or any of the whatchamacallit things? The shoot, what do they call it when they bring them across the island? Anyway, I thought I had mine. I had the earpiece in. I took it out just a second ago. You probably heard me beeping at it. I haven't heard a peep out of it all day. Nothing. And I don't know if I have the wrong stuff plugged in or not. Hello, bird feeder. How are you? If you're talking about, I thought I had the ads turned on. If you're not talking, if you're talking about YouTube ads, I think I have the YouTube ads turned on. I hope I do on this stream. If you're talking about paid promotions, well, if you know anybody, I'd be happy to listen. And I've only had scammers contact me for paid promotions so far, so no legitimate companies, or at least nobody that I would put my name behind, has contacted me. Sorry if I missed a few messages. I thought those Texans were coming this way, so I stood up and they turned around. Hello, Ian. Oops. I don't remember if I said goodnight, Gabriel, but goodnight, Gabriel. Come on, Jigs. All right, thanks, Chris. Andy, appreciate it. Go Isle of Man. Go for it. Hold on. what that means. Oops. Is low level squawk, is that 7001? Am I remembering that correctly? Andrew, I'm going to be here probably till 4 or 4:30. Unfortunately, I can't have the stream up. Thank you, Becky. I can't have the stream up that long because I don't have enough batteries up here. Unfortunately, I can only take so many batteries with me on the airplane. So we're going to go for a while longer, and then when I get down to about 50% battery, we're going to turn the stream off for a little while and then keep an eye on things and then bring it back up if things pick up. They're just teasing me. How far of a drive is the Lake District from here? Anybody know? I'm sure some of you got to know. It's a tad bit chilly and rainy, Adrian, but it's very nice. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while. 4-hour drive. Yeah, that won't happen. Two to 3 hours. Yeah. Maybe the next trip. Hello, Jill. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Adrian, didn't you hear today was declared by Charles himself that today was reverse ops day and everybody has today off work, so you should just go out and do some plane spotting. Jill, this is probably my favorite area in the UK. Everywhere you turn, it's like a postcard looking back at you. It's amazing. I remember the very first time I came to Wales, I was 13 years old. And it just blew me away because I came from, I was in the North Texas area where everything's kind of different shades of brown and it's very hot and flat. And when we came through Wales, we did a big bus tour, longer than I have time to. Well, I don't know. I have who knows how much time to tell stories today, but big long bus tour, and we got to Wales, and I was just blown away, and the dragon on the flag just captivated me. We saw the searchlight tattoo in Cardiff. I remember running through those. If you've ever been to Cardiff, they have all these little tiny walkways between the streets, with all lined with little shops. And I remember running through those as a kid, and I bought all these little tin soldiers, and I kept them forever. They're still around. So I still have several of them around somewhere. Chris, that would definitely make my day if that happened. Good morning, Mike. Good to see you. Oh, sorry. Whoops, sorry. That is a huge blunder on my behalf, Adrian. I do apologize. I apologize to your family. I apologize to the generations before you. I do apologize. I will take a screen cap. Rock pools. I will take a screen capture of that, and I will look into it. We're gonna have at least 2 full days around here that are not plane spotting. So I have to make the wife happy. So at least 2 full days around here. So if it's in a couple-hour drive from here, we can probably work that in. I know there's a lighthouse up on the northwest coast of Wales that we're going to do probably Friday or Saturday. And then Might go look at that Harry Potter train, but I don't know about that. I'm not a train. I like trains, but oh, so you got covered on both sides, Adrian. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, see you, Becky. Pet your dog for me. Oh, I will. I'll check that out later tonight. Yes, Becky, thank you, but I will not be here on the weekends. Like I said, we're going to do one more day, probably tomorrow, of the Mach loop somewhere. I don't know if it'll be CAD East or West or maybe Bluebell or something like that. Maybe something a little easier and less, something I could sleep in a little more than I did today. And then Friday we're doing touristy things. Through the weekend we're doing touristy things. Monday we might be at Fairford because there's a U2 that's been going in and out of Fairford every day, so we might try that. I don't know if that'll be a live stream worthy event, but I'm going to try to get video. And then we're back at London Heathrow on the 8th. Then we have a special members only stream coming up. Members only stream coming up on the Thursday. That'll be a little less aviation related, more fun, I hope. And then we'll do one last stream from Heathrow before we get out of here on Saturday. David, is that down on the south coast, if my memory is correct? The first time me and Mrs. Reverse Ops came to the UK together, we rented a car and drove along the southern coast. I think is it Brighton, and then we did the White Cliffs, and then we also did the on the way there we stopped by and saw the Astoria, which is the houseboat that David Gilmour owns, where he recorded huge chunks of his last 5 or 6 albums. Well, Ian, flag him down and tell him to come over here, please. Oh, we did do Beachy Head. I think that sounds very familiar. I think we did do Beachy Head. Hello, Wonderlust. How are you? Welcome to Sitting on a Hill in North Wales with Patrick. That was the first place someone tried to give me mushy peas with my fish and chips. Not a fan of mushy peas. Love fish and chips. Not a fan of mushy peas. Hello, H. Dot. Good to see you. I flew into Gatwick when I was a kid, but I haven't been back since. Every time I've been back since, I've flown into Heathrow. Usually because I fly American, and American out of Hawaii connects through either LAX or Phoenix, and both of those connections go to Heathrow. Oh, thanks, Lance. Yeah, we're going to be down in that general area. Not super close, but close enough where I think it's worth the drive over. So I'll add that to the list. Thank you. All right. Take care, David. Good chatting with you. Yeah, last time I was here at the Mach Loop, I was on CAD West. In fact, I could see where I was sitting from right here. And all I got was Texans and no Jets. But right now, I'd even take those, so I am not picky. All right, take care, H. Dot. We'll see you later. Oh, rubbing it in, Ian. Thanks, though. I appreciate it. Maybe it'll show up here still and we can get dual photos. Nice, Ian. I just saw it. She's disappeared off the ADSB exchange for me. I don't see her anymore. Oh, not that button. Oops, sorry about that. Trying to zoom in a little bit with gloves on is not working. There we go. There are sheep everywhere. Sheep behind me. Sheep in front of me. This, see that little spot there. See if I can hold this straight and talk at the same time. This little spot here, that's where I was last time I was on CAD West. So it's not even nearly as high as some people go. Some people go way up to here, and I've seen people up even higher. No, Christine, I think Ian's hogging them all. Yeah, there's probably 24 people on the other side on CAD West. It's hard to tell how many people are over on this side. There's a lot of people behind me that I can't see. Yeah, Ian, I think he just went too high. I had to zoom out a little bit. I was zoomed in too close and I lost it. I have to get up and stretch my legs for a couple seconds. They're starting to get a little achy sitting on the ground like this. But I'm going to have my phone with me. I'll keep looking at them. I'll be right back. So I know a lot of you tune in for my big Saturday show, and oh shoot, what's going on? Hold on. Image overlays. Uh-oh. What's going on? Hmm. Alright, well, I was gonna try something, but I don't think it's gonna work. Maybe. Oh, it will. Never mind. It will. No, it won't. Never mind. Never mind. We're going to have to fix that. We'll do it tomorrow. I had a new game to play, but the images are in the wrong place, so we can't play the game. So we'll tune in tomorrow. Thank you very much, Rainbow Love. Sorry I can't put the full message on the screen right now, but hope you'll understand. It's like Chris was gifted a membership by our good friend and moderator, Rainbow Love. She's also moderator of our Discord and Facebook group, so if you like her here, you'll like her even more there. So, Chris, please join me in thanking Rainbow Love. Truly appreciate it. Oh, that'd be super interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a Saudi C-130. I've seen a lot of different C-130s in Hawaii. We get a lot of them come through, but I don't think I've ever seen a Saudi one. Sorry if I'm missing anything in the chat. I'm kind of standing up to keep my legs from falling asleep. I'll pick up with the chat in just a few minutes. Still waiting on that A400 to hopefully come through here. How's it going?
Yeah, not too bad. A400 over the Irish Sea.
Yeah, it's hopefully it comes this way.
Heading the right direction.
Yeah.
Right path, the right.
Of course, it was headed the right direction about an hour ago too.
Then it did the lakes first.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
So I guess we'll definitely get it. Depends if they do the full round. Maybe we'll get them twice.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Been here since like 5 in the morning. I don't know. I'd like to see something.
That's turning. Right.
Hello.
Yeah, Conwy Valley. Oh, Colwyn Bay, sorry. Heading inland right now, so about 10 minutes. Doing good.
Oh, nice.
Let's hope so.
Be safe, guys.
Alright. Hopefully we'll get it.
All right, I'm starting to get excited now. Hey, Rainbow Love, I saw the beluga go overhead this morning when I was in the car. That's on my bucket list. I don't think I'm going to see that this trip, but it's definitely on my bucket list. Walking. All right, I'm going to move the camera over about 4 feet just so I can have room to maneuver if this thing actually comes this way.
I hope I didn't screw that up. Hope you guys got to see that. That was awesome. Holy cow, I'm super stoked. See if it comes back around. Alright, looks like it's climbing 1,600 feet now, so I don't think it's coming back. But that was awesome. I'm glad you guys hung out. Super stoked. They're gonna send that hawk down to me too? That would be awesome. I feel like a school kid. I'm so giddy right now. Thank you, everyone. That's a bucket list item for sure. Hello, Perth Mark. Glad you're here for this. Steven, yes, I am. Yeah, it looks like they headed back north, but I'm still shaking over that A400. What do you guys think that? You guys think that DoorDash will deliver hot cocoa up here? I'm gonna scout a little place. I'm gonna scout a little place to maybe get out of this wind for a second. So I might move the camera not too far from here. There's some bushes. I'm gonna see if they'll block the wind. I'll be right back. Well, the good news is they blocked the wind. The bad news is they're in 3 inches of water. Sorry about that. I was rearranging some batteries. I had to. We're down to 40% on the encoder, and it just went. Why did it go off? Alright, for some reason my external battery is not charging the encoder. Alright, so the unfortunate news is the external battery I brought is not charging the encoder. I don't think I have a fix for that up on the side of a mountain. So that means we have 37% battery left on the encoder, and that's about as much as we're going to be able to go today. So we'll keep going as long as we can. We'll end the show when the encoder dies. Sorry if I'm so silent. I'm trying to figure out if there's something in the car that I can go get that would fix this situation. All right, thanks, Mr. Wolves. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's looking like I'm gonna have to end the live stream now. Maybe if I can figure something out, maybe I can come back in a bit. But whatever I do is gonna have to make a run to the car, and I'm a little nervous because there's some rain clouds behind me, or at least dark clouds behind me. I don't want to leave all my stuff up here and then try to get back up. Then I'd probably have to take everything with me. Let me try one thing real quick. I'm gonna take the camera down, but I'm gonna leave the stream up. I'll be right back. Okay, I think my external battery didn't survive the trip. So it is dead. So I have 34% left on my battery in the encoder. We've been going for about 2.5 hours. So that'll probably give me another hour or so. So we're going to let the stream run till the encoder dies, and then we're just going to call it a day. Hopefully I can get another battery tonight, or we'll just have to do the same amount of 3 hours or so tomorrow. If anybody wants to head over to Reverse Ops shop and pick up a t-shirt and help me pay for a new battery pack, I would appreciate that. Alright, sorry about that. How's everybody doing out there? Y'all still with me? Alright, what I'm going to try to do now is give you guys a little lay of the land with the wide angle camera. I tried it earlier with the telephoto and it didn't work so well. So we're going to try it with the wide angle camera. So this is looking over at CAD West, over here. That down there. Whoops. Yeah, that down there is the lay-by, the parking that most people park at when they come. Is right up from the CrossFox's Inn, if you know where that is. Of course, if you know where that is, you probably know where this is, so I'm probably making no sense. So then we go down this way. That trail there that you can see across the thing that's the way up to CAD West. And then you have people going all the way up to the top there. This is down the valley. You've been looking at this all morning. This is back behind me that you haven't seen much of today. And then this is up. You can go up further up CAD East if you want to. You can get the true down on them shot. I am not a mountain goat, so I didn't try that. It's a little too windy for me to be going messing with cliffs up there. Colin, you made me laugh. I thought that was a double bird. I looked over at it upside down as I was putting the camera back down. And I thought that was the double bird. So, yeah, I think we're just going to hang out here and hopefully something else comes in. I got nowhere else to go. Mrs. Reverse Ops is still shopping. So we're going to hang out here till the battery dies. Hopefully we'll catch something cool. I don't know if I'll be as vocal in the chat as I'm trying to stay up and moving. I found out if I'm standing, it's a lot warmer standing and moving. So Colin, I'll be here in Wales through Saturday sometime. We're gonna do one more day out here at the Loop, and then we're gonna go do some touristy stuff. It's a lighthouse I've been wanting to see up on the northwest coast. And then we're gonna head back to London, but on the way we're gonna stop probably at Bath and maybe wherever the heck Shakespeare's from. Maybe go to Fairford in the morning to catch a U2 departure, but that's still undecided. And then we'll be back in London for a stream on Wednesday afternoon. Then we'll be in London for the concerts that I'm here for at the Royal Albert Hall. We're going to see David Gilmour at the Royal Albert Hall. That's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then we're going to do one more show at Heathrow before we head out on Sunday the 13th. Anyone know how good Amazon delivery is to North Wales? See if I can order a new battery. While my gloves aren't heated, Lance, they're pretty toast. I'm pretty happy with my choice of gloves. In fact, everything about my tent today worked out really good. Well, I guess my tent and the battery. But thank you very much for the compliment on the A400. Yeah, I'm staying right up here by the Loop, so at a bed and breakfast. So we're gonna punch the numbers into Amazon and see what happens. Thanks, Alex. I appreciate it. Well, let's cross our fingers, Alex. Hi, thanks to the miracle of the internet, I think I have a new battery backup on the way, so I won't have to worry about this for too many more streams. Alex, no, I don't. Not on this trip. This trip is it's gonna stay on this side of the country or the UK, except for being down in London. I would like to do shows. So I've been to both of those before, to do some videos and some still pictures. I'd like to get out there and do a live stream one of these days, but it just didn't work out with being over here in Wales and then having to get back to London. All right, take care, Alex. Thanks for stopping by. Hello, Becky. Good to see you. Well, I might, Andy, I might stay till after 4, but the live stream's not going to make it that far, unfortunately. The battery in the encoder has 20% left, and that's about as far as I can go. So that's about 40 minutes or so at best. Sometimes those meters on the thing are actually a little bit deceptive. They say 20%, but that last 20% goes away very quickly. So, and the clouds have rolled in. I don't know if you could tell in the video. The clouds have rolled in pretty good, and I'm actually thinking about calling it a day anyway. I don't know. I'm torn because I know the whole reason I'm over in Wales is to be on top of this mountain, but it's getting very cold and frustrating with the equipment failures. No, Colin, I haven't made it over to that one yet. I usually make it out to the UK once a year or so. Most of the time, it's the dates are chosen by members of Pink Floyd. So if you've followed the channel for a while, you know that I'm a big Pink Floyd fan. So usually when I'm over here, it's because I'm seeing one of the members of Pink Floyd in concert. This time it's David Gilmour at the Royal Albert Hall next week. So usually they make my choice on when I've come. One day they'll all stop touring, and I'll be able to be a little more flexible with my trips. Oh boy, it is. Must have dropped 15 degrees when that sun went behind all the clouds. Thank you, Becky. Hello, Snowflake. Yes, this is Wales. Thanks for hanging out, Chris. Talk to you later. Oh, hello, Josh. Good morning. Exactly. That's exactly what I think. So Vince, hello, how are you? You are looking at a valley in North Wales. I am on what's known as Cad East, which is one rim of the valley. There's Cad West over to our left. That is the other rim of the valley. This is part of the Mach loop. It is a low-flying training area used by just about everybody who is over here. So we are currently waiting to see if anybody comes through. We had a A400 come through a little over an hour ago. I think we'll get a timestamp up on that as soon as my fingers thaw out. So the cool thing, Vince, about this place is they come in very low. In fact, when the A400 went through, I was actually above the A400. I was looking down on the A400. Pretty amazing stuff. Unfortunately, it's not. It has its lulls. There's some dead time around. Yeah, it is. My phone says it's 53 degrees Fahrenheit. With the wind chill, it's got to be in the 40s. It's getting very cold out here. We did have sun for a long time earlier. That sun has gone away, and it has really dropped the temperature down here. Hello, Fred. Good to see you. Guess all our mainland U.S. friends are waking up. So I just got a battery warning on my encoder. That means we're getting pretty close to calling this a show. We've been going for about 3.5 hours. So usually on this, setup, I get a little longer time. Usually I get about 5 hours, but I think it's a little less because I think the camera I'm using is actually being powered by the encoder today. This camera you're looking at here, it's actually being powered by the encoder. Yeah, I don't think I'd trade this for 104. I mean, it's cold, and I'm freezing, but it's not 104. So if you haven't noticed, since I've been here, I've been doing a couple of pop-up live streams. So make sure if you're just visiting the channel and you're not a member or a subscriber yet, please hit that subscribe button. Turn on those notifications, because I will be doing more pop-up live streams. Not only here on YouTube, but I also did one last night on Instagram. I did a pop-up live on Instagram. Unfortunately, about halfway through it, I think I drove too far out of the village to get internet. But the first 5 minutes is pretty cool. Morning, Stacy. Hello, Ron. How are you? Yeah, Vince, I prefer cooler weather too, but I literally, I think I said earlier in the stream that 50 was my limit, and that's about it. 50 is my limit. I don't want to go any colder than 50 degrees. So the encoder I use has a built-in regular SIM card slot. And so I just ordered one of those travel SIMs. It has 100 gigs of data. So I'm hoping that gets us through all the shows. A couple of the shows I was able to piggyback off the hotel Wi-Fi. I've been pretty impressed with the quality of the internet out here. I mean, I'm standing 1,000 feet up on a hill in Wales, and I'm getting decent internet speeds. It's matching the speeds, the encoding settings that I send when I'm in Hawaii. So it's actually a pretty good internet out here. I'm actually relatively surprised. I did a stream here last year from CAD West, which is over on the other side, and it didn't look as great. I think I had the wrong type of... I was using my mainland SIM card with a data package, so that didn't work as well. So that's why I went with the local SIM. I think I think it's EE. That's what it's called. Yeah, I went with a company called Orange, which apparently used to be a cell provider here, but they got bought or merged with somebody. And they had a good deal. It was 100 gigs for, I think, 85 euros. Plus shipping and all that. Since it wasn't an eSIM, they had to ship me the SIM card. And DHL wanted a lot of money to ship a SIM card to me from Europe. The encoder is only 4G, But my cell phone is 5G, and I've been getting, almost full bars on 5G all around here, so it's not too bad. I think we're getting to the point where I'm gonna have to end the stream. I think the battery's under 10% now, and it's going quickly down. So thanks everyone for hanging out with me. It's been fun today. A lot of sitting around chatting, which isn't bad. You guys are a good bunch of people, good to chat with. But it's been fun. I mean, I'll remember that A400 for the rest of my life. So if you missed it, rewind in the stream. I believe it was around noon, but I think 11:50 something maybe. It was great. It was amazing. That's why I came all the way out here. Weather permitting, we're gonna try it again tomorrow. We'll do probably. It's looking like we'll do another 3.5 hours because I won't have another battery in time to do a longer stream tomorrow. But we'll do about 3.5 hours sometime tomorrow. So hit those notification bells and subscribe and all that jazz, all those things that I'm supposed to say. But it's been great. I'm gonna go warm up in the car for a little while, and then decide whether I want to stay and take pictures or not. But it's getting pretty chilly, so I'll probably just go back to the Airbnb. We'll try this again tomorrow. Go have dinner with the wife. 11. Thank you, Colin. 11:45. So thanks again to everyone. Thanks for the moderators are here. My UK team was in the house. But Josh showed up late to take it home for us. So thanks again, everyone. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Hold on one second. I gotta check the radar one more time. Looks like a whole bunch of nothing. Okay. So, thanks again, Ms. Wolves and Rainbow Love, for putting my UK mods to work this morning. Appreciate it. But again, thanks Josh for showing up late before he had to work. But also Brad, Kirsten, Sydney, Sydney and O'Malley. You guys all make this really hum along. So thanks again. Oh, Lake and Heath is getting ready for the next wave. So, well, I have now 8% battery life, so I don't think the stream's going to be going by the time they get over here, even if they're coming over here. But I'll definitely keep an eye out and maybe take some pictures and video and get it up on the channel later. But again, we'll see you tomorrow right here from North Wales. Have a great rest of your day. It's been a blast for me. I'm jealous of you guys who live so close to here. I mean, I am blessed where I am, but to have this in your backyard has got to be amazing. All right. Take care, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Oop. Aloha.